Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Sport Game Life. If you don't know already, my name is Mark, and I'm here to do a mailbag for what is today, September 26th. I've got some old games. So this came in, placed an order with an online retailer that does sell older, hard to find stuff. And then I got one newer game in here, but everything else is old, but you might find it interesting, and it's things that I kind of been wanting to get in my library. So let's open this. But before we do, let me hit that magic button, please. As always, I'm asking, hit that like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. All right. So let's I think we'll just leave this camera like this today. Whoop. And I'll kind of share. Let's pull out one at a time. I think I've got 4 things in here today in this box. So let's see what we have. Adventure awaits. Oh, on a trade. So if you're wondering, again, this is not endorsed. I don't get paid. I paid my own money for these. It's just a place I shop. But if you are wanting to trade games in, I've never traded games in, but Noble Knight Games, KNIGHT. This is where I got these. I've never traded in, so I don't know how that goes. I know you can send your games to them and they give you money, and I don't know if it's any better than going to like a friendly local game store that might purchase some used games. I have no idea. But I've purchased quite a few games that I can't find anywhere else that I have been able to find through them. So I'm just sharing the name in case you're wondering. Again, they sell new, they sell used. And everything I've gotten so far, I say it so far because I haven't looked at this box yet, has been, they give you descriptions of like near mint, or, they have these categories of, might have creases or dents or box damage, stuff like that. So I've had really good luck so far. Let's hope I didn't just jinx myself, but I've had no issues with this company on ordering games, and they do sell new stuff too. So we're going to just take and see what I've got. So this first one is quite old, and this is, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Alea Ixa Est. That's from Rio Grande Games. This is a game that I played a couple years ago at Rob's house. This is let me read the back. It is by, I got to take part of the tag off here to see. It's not in. It's like in a Ziploc bag. So let me see. Let me take it out so I can. Well, maybe their names are on the back. It's designed by. Where's an Einstein? I don't see their name back here. That's weird. Anyways. Oh, so it says it's listed as authors. So this game's got a 2009 copyright from Ravensburger and Rio Grande and Alea. All their stamps are on here. But this is it says the cube is pleasing. Even better, each player in this game has the cubes needed to contest for fame. To contest for fame and honor. All come to the players from the 8 small cubic luck bringers. From round to round, the players place their cubes on the buildings. The players choose Temple, Senate, Castrum, or Forum Romanum. Each building offers advantages. With the best tactics and perhaps a bit of luck, one player will win, but all will have had the fun of the game. Yeah, I enjoyed this game. This was quite interesting. Lately I've been playing more of these older Euro type games. And this was one I'm like, I saw it on there. It looks in great shape. So I will probably, I don't know if doing an unboxing on something this old, I don't know if it's worth it. I might just do a video anyways. And if you're interested in seeing an unboxing on this, just let me know, and I will do that. Throw it in the comments below. All right. So that's that one. Next, I do have a newer game. It's sitting here on top. This is one that I played Rob and I played. He picked this up. It's Gatsby. This is from Pandasaurus Games. It looks like it is designed by Ludovic Malblanc, and art is by Christine Alcouf. Hopefully, I'm saying that correctly. But let me hold this up here again so you can see what I'm. But this is Long Island in the early 1920s. You're James Miller and Dorothy Williams, and you compete to earn the favor of the legendary Jay Gatsby. This is a two-player game with interaction, dramatic turnarounds, and a constant tension. This tactical duel expects you to read what your opponent wants to play. It's a quick game. It is 30 minutes max. You probably, once you've played it, you can probably play it in about 15 minutes. But this is one. Oh, Bruno Cathala. Sorry, his name's over here. I missed it under the tag. So Bruno Cathala and Ludwig Mablanc are the designers of this game. So I still question my thoughts on this one. I still feel like the win condition is almost impossible to get. It's just, I know Rob and I talked about this on the podcast, and I'm still out on this one, but I liked the components are really nice. I like that it's kind of a quick little two-player game. I like the game, but I still feel like the whole win condition thing is weird. Like, I don't know if you can actually get there's like, here's what wins the game, but if you can't meet those, then here's like the fallback. And I feel like every time I've played, it's always the fallback. Like, no one's ever meeting the win condition. I just feel like it's almost like, can you meet it? I don't know. But that's my experience with Gatsby. All right. Moving on to the next one. The rest of these are older games. So this is the Manhattan Project. So I have Manhattan Project Energy Empire, which I really love. I know this is one of Rob's favorite games, is the original Manhattan Project. And I do have like Manhattan Project 2, Minute to Midnight, which I have yet to play. And I'm like, how do I have these others and I don't have the original? So I found this and grabbed this. It's ages 13 and up, 2 to 5 players, 120 minutes. And so I'm going to hold this up here so you know what I'm talking about as I'm reading. So this makes you the leader of a great nation's atomic weapons program. In a deadly race to build bigger and better bombs, you must assign your workers to multiple projects, building your bomb-making infrastructure, expanding your military to protect it, or sending your spies to steal your rivals' hard work. You alone control your nation's destiny. You choose when to send out your workers and when to call them back. Careful management and superior strategy will determine the winner of this struggle. So take charge and secure your nation's future. Again, so pretty popular game back in the day. I know these guys. There was a company. I don't know who it is. I'm off the top of my head. I'm trying to think. I've got my copy. I've got the original. So I know there's another company that, like, I think bought the rights to this, and they just had a crowdfunding, and I think they're getting ready to ship, and it's been kind of rebranded. There's like a part 3 called, I can't remember the name of it, but there's like a third one that came out a little bit. I think it's called War Machine. Don't hold me on that. In fact, I should look this up real quick. But and I can give you the company name. But the artwork changed, and there's another company like publishing these games now. But this was by the original. But let me look up really quick. Manhattan Project. Yeah, War Machine is the newest one. It came out 2024, and it's being published by Grail Games. That's correct. So, and they just changed the artwork and stuff, but this is the original. And I have my Energy Empire, my Manhattan Project Part 2 are all the originals. So I didn't want to get I wanted to find the original, kind of keep that all in sync. So I've got that. And then the last one, I had to secure a copy of this thing. Now, when I was looking at this and doing some research, for Twilight Struggle, this looks like they're getting a reprint or another edition, but I don't know exactly when it's going to come out. I forgot. Rob was telling me about GMT Games does this thing where, if they get enough people to it's not like campaign. It's not a campaign. You go to their website. I think it's kind of like maybe pre-ordering or kind of backing a program to get a reprint type of thing. When they have a certain amount, then they will reprint the game. So this one, I guess, has passed that. It's getting close to like the final stages, but I'm just like, this is new in shrink still. This is the 8th printing, so I think this was the last printing. So yeah, 2021 deluxe edition. I'm just like, I want to get this and not wait. And this was still a decent price, and I snagged it. But this, if you watch the podcast and you've heard Rob and I, this was the one that I think we spent 6 hours playing this game. When he was here, the beginning of this year, he brought this with him, and we played it, and it took us a long time. But it's one of those games that was so interesting. I was so like how they took real world events and how this game, like you're playing this classic, the United States of America fighting against the USSR and going through the Cold War from 1945 to 1989. It's right on there, the Cold War, and you are, basically battling for supremacy of the world, right? But you're using real events that took place in history to alter like your gameplay, and it's like how they were able to do that. I'm just like really fascinated by it. I think it is so cool that, because you're like, well, yeah, what if something happened in real life that happened before some other event that happened? But the way this is designed, it's just like we didn't run into anything like everything just kind of changed and played out, and it was very fascinating. It got to be a very long game. By the time we were done, I think it was like 2 a.m, and we were pretty exhausted. But it was one that experience of that one gameplay was so ingrained on me. It was so neat that I'm like, I've got to have this. Even if I don't ever play it again, I do want to play it again. And I think next time Rob and I get together, it's like, okay, Rob, we're gonna do this again. But we need to both be boned up on let's read the books, let's watch the hours of how to play, because there was several hours of videos on how to play this game, and I'm like, we need to get boned up on it. So let's do that and be prepared so it doesn't take, because I think they say it's like a 2 to 3 hour game, and I think we were like, it's 6, but we were trying to like learn it as we went. Where's it give me the times? It's got to be right here in the back then. Here we go. So ages 14 and up, time 3 to 5 years per turn. You're covering 3 to 5. It felt like 3 to 5 years per turn. It doesn't state on here, but I believe if I go to BGG and I look up this game, Twilight Struggle. Let's look at the 8th edition, because that's what we have. Well, it doesn't look like it wants to get. Let's go. Oh, that's the wrong one. Twilight Struggle. I'm not looking for Twilight Imperium. Very different game. Also takes all day to play that one. This is a lot faster than that. So this is listed on BGG as 2 to 3 hours. On the box, it says you're going to do 3 to 5 years per turn. The game covers from 1945 through 1989, and you're going to cover, a 3 to 5 years gap of time during that. So it really depends on how it can take a long time. But BGG is saying 2 to 3 hours. So, but yeah, that's that I had to pick up. I had to get this. It was very memorable. And I do believe that's it. Peek in the box. That is it for today. If you do want to see, again, these are, I'll do a Gatsby. I will do a Gatsby unboxing, because that's a new game that came out this year. So I will do an unboxing. But I don't know if I'm going to do these others. I might, just in case. But the older games, sometimes people don't care. But then again, I look at it like, if you haven't played these, again, sometimes if you're newer to the hobby like myself, playing some of these games are like just eye opening. Like I got to play Puerto Rico last night and never played it. Man, it's a fantastic game. It's so good. So it's kind of nice instead of the cult of the new and everything, all the videos being new. It's like, hey, here's a new video about me opening up an old game and letting you see what's in here and talking about it. I might still do it anyways. Well, I got nothing going on today. I'll just knock them all out, right? Why not? All right. Anyways, I'm rambling way too long. Thank you so much for watching the video and supporting the channel. Please feel free to comment below. And if you would, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you have not done so yet, please, we really appreciate it. And hit that bell icon so you will not miss any new content. Again, thank you. We'll see you at the table.